So keep me company. Swear they holding on my feet, but they ain't not under me. The fumes on you, swear the smell is so lovely. And I will never sell my soul, but you could ride a lease. And don't believe it, make believers make your hands meet. Say a weekend and a week and never stress a thing. And we gon' go another day when we don't disagree. And when the sunshine here, regardless if you need you more when you go, I need you home every day. Keep a foot on the brake, in case I lose all control. Yeah, so baby, don't lose control. I'm focused on you, baby. Lately, you been in my aim. I've been reaching out for you, and still that's so far away. Looking through the smoke in the mirror. Crazy how I see you so clear. Crazy how I see you so clear. And how you make me smile. And how you make me smile. Oh, yeah. And how you make me smile. Oh, baby, how you make me smile. Smile more when I see you. Less when I miss you. No, I don't wanna be left alone. Oh, no. Smile more when I'm right. Smile more when I see you. Smile more when the sun shines bright. Believe me, I need you. Smile more when I'm lonely up. Smile more when I see your face. Smile more when I feel love. Smile less when I need to let go. Let go. Smile less when I let go.
All right, you have enough time. Now, is it people always hear the word high value, high value, high value? They misconstrue that with high earning, high earning, high earning. So why are we getting confused with the high value man and the high value, high earning man? But let's make no mistakes here. High earning, if you want to call it high value, do not let none of these words confuse you into a abusive relationship, a narcissistic relationship, or a relationship where it's going one way because you saw a title or they claim the title. When you meet people, once you start talking, you don't really go, well, hey, what's your title? Are you alpha, mega, soprano, beta? You really just really like simply talk to people. So a lot of times that is talked amongst like on his YouTube channels and stuff. But I don't like higher earning people could see that, but sometimes it's borrowed, sometimes it's leased. That don't mean they have that money. 'Cause when people have that real big time money, unless you got big time money, you wouldn't be nowhere around them. They security guards will not let you anywhere around them. But we have this young lady. Her name is April Mason. Look, she got on regular clothes, being a regular person, but she have decided to give up on doing her dating coaching. Well, my thing is, wait, I want to see before I find that. Let me just see what she says. I gotta see something. Cause my thing is, you can't ask people come and ask people what they want, and they tell you what they want, and then you mad. I don't know how that goes. Let me see if I can find it. Hmm. Hmm. What? I can't hear you. Oh, but I'm gonna find her. I'm gonna see if I can find her Instagram where she reads it. Give me 1 second, cause I want to read what she says. Let me see if I can just find something. Hold on. Okay, April Mason. That's fine. Let's see. All right, it's not here. All right, let me see what's on the thing. Oh goodness. She don't have that no more up there neither. I want to I gotta find it. Just give me a second, guys. Just give me a second. I got to find it. I'm coming. I had to get up for a second. That's my salad. That's my salad. Oh God. You said, what is that? My salad.
Yeah, what was that?
That was me trying to open this daggone package.
Yeah, what was that?
That was me trying to open this daggone. Let me get to this lady. Oh, that's
Yeah, what
secretary.
was that?
Now we got April Mason, right? This is why she says she left us. But hold on. Let me mute myself up so y'all don't hear me making all this noisy noise. All right, can y'all see it a little bit better now?
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
All right. Now this is what she said. This is talking about we took two ladies and now we destroyed them. But she goes, after 10 years of helping women in this area, it's my time to move on. I've had dozens of success stories from women who now marry, engage, or dating high caliber men. My track record speaks for itself. However, the majority that comes to me have unrealistic expectations. My thing is, what do you mean they got unrealistic expectations? It's like telling somebody, okay, pick what you want from out the store. Then as soon as they pick it, oh no, you can't have it. So why would you tell me pick what I wanted to pick from the store? I mean, I don't think that's something you should ever tell people about expectations or whatever. The selfishness. What does that mean? The fake everything. They think they should be chosen because they have a BJJ and good looks. The entitlement just means. Then how about not deal? How about fire their ass? Like, no, I can't help you. Goodbye. That doesn't mean you stop the business unless something else is going on we don't know. Not knowing the difference between being a woman, wow, or a wise woman, and will fight you to be strong. Not knowing how to be versus do. Thinking being a feminine woman is weak or pick me, whatever that is. Placing the blame and not taking responsibility or accountability for the choices they have made. In men, being disagreeable, defensive, argumentative about everything, always finding something to nitpick about, looking for perfection. If you mention anything about doing something kind for a man, they choose it's the what he gonna do for me, and the list goes on. Now that doesn't excuse men behavior. Remember, the girl was mad. She was like, the men could behave any type of way in her mind. My best friend. A lot of men think because they are high earning, it makes them high value man. Not. I have just made my contribution and impact in this area for decades to come. I have over 50 courses that women who may need help in this area can rent or buy. So she ain't out of business, if you see what I'm talking about. She just don't want to do one-on-ones with you no more. That's she could have just left this just could have just left that right there. You know, I'm not no longer doing engagements, but to say all these things, but I don't know who she deals with, but if that's how she feels, that's how she feels. Now we're gonna go into her video. And she says high doesn't mean high value man. Let's see what she got to say about the high value man.
You forgot a part. You forgot a part, honey. So come on in here. I know it's early in the morning. Oh, there go the ding. There go the ding. And here y'all come. I know it's early in the morning. I'm down here. Y'all know I got a new building. The April Mason headquarters. Or excuse me, we changed the name. The April Mason and Co. headquarters. So I had to come down here this morning to let the security man in here. So we get my cameras and everything put up. And so y'all know I don't come unless I have something to say. And y'all sparked me last night, and I forgot to mention something because I was so in my zone. I forgot to mention something to you last night. And this is for the ladies. Fellas, I want you to take heed to this as well, too. And we've got this notion that a man making six figures equal a high value man. I don't know where they get that from. A few years ago, I wrote a post, and I described what I call basic dick. Okay, so a lot of you women are out here fighting over or trying to get a six-figure man who is just basic dick. And this is what I mean. Let me go to my little list. Y'all know I always got a list. I always got a list. Okay, I want my list because this don't equal that don't a man making six figures doesn't equal he's high value. He just makes a higher income than other men. But that's not what you should be looking at and determining if he will make a good husband, a good provider. Because just because he makes six figures don't mean his behind is generous. It doesn't determine a lot of things about him. So that's why as Black women, you got to stop that. I want a man that makes six figures like me. Just like you making six figures don't make you a great woman. A man making six figures don't make him a high value man. Y'all are settling for basic things, and it's because you're not going deeper. So here's my list of what basic dick is. Basic dick is a dude. He's attractive. He drives a nice cars. He owns his own home, or, he might have some investment properties. He have a solid career or business, not just a job. He knows how to wine and dine you. He has his choice of the ladies. He dresses nice and he smells really good. He has great surface level He's a great surface level conversationalist. He says he's great in bed. He's degreed up, but he has no substance. So y'all out here fighting over the image of what six figures is, but y'all not concerned about his character, his integrity, if his efforts, his actions, his words, and his patterns lines up, if his consistency, his spirituality. Y'all worried about all of these other things that you're deeming high value, but that's not what makes a person high value. That just means that they know how to go out and make some money, and he's a provider. That's fine. Well, he's a provider to himself because he hasn't proven that he can provide or will provide for you. So when I'm hearing so many women, I need to make six figures, you're looking at only his pocket. And a lot of these six-figure dudes, they lead with their pocket and their penis. But there's no substance behind that. That's basic dick. So why y'all out here tripping? I'm not settling for nobody to make less than six figure. If you're not worried about his character, his integrity, his spirituality, his honesty, and all of that stuff, you already settling, sis. You already settling. So Men out here thinking, yeah, I'm a 6-figure man because, I have make this much money.
What you guys say about that, sis? While I'm munching on my salad. Boss lady.
Money, I live this way, and I don't want no woman that ain't beautiful. Just because you make money and you got a Cora and you own some property and stuff, that don't make you a high value man. You do know men with money get left all day, every day. You need me? They get left all day, every day, because that's all they have to offer. So develop the other parts of you. We done got it so twisted. It's like, if he don't make 6 figures or don't have a degree, he not a high value man. It's some degreed up, paid up food. Okay. And they have this thing that just because I can do what's on my basic dig list, that makes them valuable. But once again, their value, just like I said last night about the ladies, their value is coming from what they do, not who they are. That's different. So a lot of y'all brothers out here running around with your 6 figures thinking that, you can just treat women any kind of way or talk to them any kind of way because you're viewing yourself as higher value than them. No, if I can't have a conversation with you, child, I'm going to be up out of here. If I can't have a genuine conversation other than surface level stuff, you could always tell a man that does not have any substance. Start having a real conversation with him. He got some money though. Girl. He can buy you a bag. He can buy you some shoes, honey. So fellas, I want you to know that don't get duped out here listening to all of these people talking about, yeah, you a 6-figure, because you're a 6-figure man, that makes you high value. No, it does not. It just makes you a higher earner. It doesn't make you a higher value man than a man that makes $50,000 a year, but has substance, has spirituality, understands his positioning as a masculine man. He's not no beta man walking around here. He don't respond like a female. He don't get in his emotions and react like a female. When he walks in the room, his presence is, I am a man, whether I make $10 a year or $10 million a year. A lot of y'all don't have that type of confidence. So you think you deserving of a better type of woman because of your pocketbook. But that asset, what I call an asset woman, she not going to fool with you, because asset women don't just look at how much money you bring to the table. We look at a lot more than that. And we'll probably pick somebody that make less money than you, all because he has more sense than you. You have book smart. You know how to go make that money. You might know how to be a hustle and know that life, but you don't know how to be in tune in an intimate way. You know how to have sex.
Boss lady. Hello. Y'all can always leave your comments in the chat, and the boss lady want to sound off on what she's saying, she could do that. All right, I guess we'll let some more play.
You have no clue what intimacy is. You have no emotional intelligence. As soon as somebody starts getting close to you, you run and you keep starting over and over and over again. All you have is the ability to woo a woman in that beginning, the newness stage. But when it comes deeper, your lack of emotional intelligence comes out. Your mommy issues come out. Okay? So, fellas, it's okay to make money, and it's okay to have, these things that I said on the list of my things of what I call basic dig, but have substance in addition to that. Some will say, well, what you mean? All that stuff ain't enough? Not for a type of woman that you want. No, if you want a woman of substance, just like last night, y'all was saying, well, a woman think just because she's pretty and got a nice body, she entitled to a high value man. Well, y'all think because you have money and a nice car and a nice house, you're entitled to a better woman. That ain't the truth. It's not for a woman that you're looking for that don't really need you but want you, we don't look for the same stuff that these basic chicks out here look for. We don't do broke. Now, don't get it twisted. We don't do broke, but we don't just do he a high value man. We don't equate a high value man with his money. No, it's some idiots out here that's just running around, yeah, I'm that dude. I'm that dude because I got some money. That don't mean nothing. Because out nowadays, Black women, we got money too. We doing it too. However, the lack is in that, like I talked last night, Black women are lacking in the woman department, the development of the woman department. So both sides have stuff to actually work on, so men, your 6 figures, your income, thank y'all so much for the stars, your income and what you have doesn't equate a high value man. Ladies, your body, your 6-figure income and what you have doesn't equal a high value woman. Those are not the things that you should be valuing yourself on. Be appreciative of your accomplishments, but don't be walking around here acting like you better than everybody else, or that you're entitled to the top level woman, a 10 with the best body and all that, but you ain't got no substance. You just slanging basic dick. Come on. That's basic. You know how many men in Atlanta you could get with them traits? Oh, you cussing, Stan. I'm just messing with you. You know how many men in Atlanta you could get with those traits? He got a nice car. He looked nice. He smelled good. He know how to wine and dine. That's regular, here in Atlanta. That's why you laughing, Stan? Why you laughing? I'm telling the truth. You see, he know I'm telling the truth. You can find that all day, every day in Atlanta. He know how to talk to you. He know how to smell good and look nice and all of that stuff. He got the nice Cora. He's showing you he an investor. He got investment properties. All of that, right? Talk to him about something of substance. He might know how to put it down in the bedroom, but what that integrity and character look like, though. So I just wanted to share that part 2 with y'all. I keep saying y'all know I'm on vacation. Y'all know I'm on vacation. And I just had to share that. What y'all laughing for? Stop, y'all quit laughing. I'm trying to help. Because you can't be mad that a woman only wants you for your money when that's all that you lead with. You can't be mad. You can't be mad that a man only wants you for your body and your good looks when that's all that you lead with. You can't be mad at that. If you gonna lead with your money, you want to buy me some stuff, I'm gonna take it. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I'm gonna take it. What am I supposed to do? If you leading with your body and he sleep with you, he gonna take it. I mean, think about that. So your value does not come from where you are. April, is the hoodie for sale? Yes, the hoodie. Y'all know this is my hoodie. This is part of our All Things Feminine collection. The gray, I think I would have to put that back on the website, but now it's in pink and black. And it's my definition of what an asset woman is. She is feminine, spiritual, resilient, wise, classy, interdependent, resourceful, and sensual. It don't have nothing to do with her 6 figures. It had nothing to do with the car she drives. It has nothing to do with any of that, because waitresses are getting, attracting men that will provide for them. So it's none of that other stuff that ain't it. Okay. But y'all men out here keep thinking that all you have to do is work on this part. The money, the material, the smelling good, the looking good. So now you have a pseudo sense of confidence. For those that don't know what pseudo means, it's fake. You have a fake sense of confidence and importance, and a fake sense of being valued. And your value doesn't come from what you can provide. But the only reason why you think it comes from what you can provide is because that's what you put on the forefront. Y'all here for part 2? Part one was last night. And I'm sitting there minding my own business. And my daughter, she's 26, so she keeps up with what the trends are. And she's like, Mama, this is your lane. You need to talk about this because people got it twisted. People have it twisted. They think that all of these things equal I'm a valuable person. No, not for a feminine asset woman. That's not just what we look at. You know, do you know women like that leave men with money all the time? All the time. Like it's easy when you.
Now, what she's saying is, high value is a man with integrity. It's like high value, high earning. People confuse the both. You boss lady. Boss lady. Boss lady. Oh. Well, a lot of times we get confused in life. Well, like who is just a good person? Who is just a good person? We let them fly by. Because the females' mind, they want that. They got that princess/queen syndrome. Not knowing that at some point in time, get what you want, everything you want. It ain't funny. It ain't all happiness. It ain't funny. It doesn't feel good if you ain't being treated right. If you ain't being treated right, you would toss all that to the curb. To the point that in the video I played yesterday, and they was like, a female mess up her life in the beginning with the thugs. The next thing you know, she wants to be careful. Then she wants the nice guy. And I was trying to figure out how is this sitting by really sarcastically, like why is there even good guys available if all of them is taken by the good girls? But you know why? It's the good men there because y'all men brought all the attention that these regular bus drivers, people who work for trains, people who work for sanitation, people who do janitor work, people who do teachers, y'all make sure they overlooked. And them are the real good guys. But actually, there's no such thing as high anything. Let's just start throwing that away. You're either a good person or you're not. Yeah, we know rich, poor. But is you good or bad? Because you get with these men, you get abused. Is the abuse worth the money? Some women, yeah. Some women stick it out. Some women cannot. Let's get into more of what she's saying.
When you attract men with money and six figures all the time, you leave them all the time when you find out that's all that they have to offer. Okay? I went back and it wasn't there. What wasn't there, Monica? The video from last night is still there. So I'm just saying, I wanted to share that with you this morning. I know some of y'all in the bed got that ding. I was like, ooh, I want to know what she's going to say. Julia says, you're saying some really good stuff. I'm just trying to help the fellas because there's too many men out here telling men that they're high value men, and high value men don't want no woman that got no kids and blah, blah. That's BS. At the end of the day, a woman that is in her feminine energy, she knows how to treat a man. She knows how to make a man feel like a man in her presence. She can have 4, 5 kids and he gonna go get 4, 5 jobs to take care of her, right? Because no matter what he says, his primal makeup as a man is to be ignited by the feminine energy, whether it come with 0 kids or 4 kids.
Exactly.
So don't get it twisted. The problem is women with children that do not cultivate the woman side of them don't ever get those options of those type of men trying to wife them up. That's the problem. They just want somebody to come in and take care. I just need somebody to take care of me and the kids and blah 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 blah. I got my own. No, see, women like that don't get that treatment. After my divorce with 3 kids, I couldn't keep the high earners that y'all be talking about, $500,000 a year men, netting that with property and portfolios and doctors and all. I couldn't keep them away from me. It's not because I'm cute. No, it was because I understood what it meant to be a woman. So regardless of the fact that I was divorced with children, I put just as much time into developing the woman, the feminine, the sensual, the sexy, the resilient, the classy, the interdependent, knowing how to talk to a man. I put that much energy into that side. So the same men that would complain, I don't want no woman, got no kids, they couldn't stay away, because it's not that it was the kids. It was that, wow, she knows how to be a woman. So don't let these men out here tell you that I'm not going to date no woman with no kids because she's damaged goods and all that BS. If you cultivate that woman energy, not just that degree energy, because I went to college and I have my master's and my doctorate. They don't care about that. But if you are a single mom, and your husband might have passed away, you might have been a single mom, or you divorced like myself, learn that woman stuff. Stop trying to sell these men on I'm high value because I have 6 figure in my own business. They don't care about that. Also, true, mature, high value men, not just on paper, but inwardly, they don't care about the kid thing as long as you are a woman of substance and knows how to be what you need to be to him. Don't let these men out here fool you, thinking that them be the main ones that talk about I don't want no woman with no kids, blah, blah. Let them come in contact, honey, with the true divine feminine. They could try to date all these other women all day, every day that fit their ideal, but they're going to always be drawn back to the woman that appeals to his imagination. That
is so true. But I would like to I want to get to the girl right here, right? Because she went on a panel and they had it out for her. It could not be me. Nope. What I do with it now? All right, give me a second. Now this girl right here, I watch her show, but it go to show you how wicked these ladies are. It go to show you how wicked they are. They had Crimson Tide on there. Well, she held herself a little bit better. She held herself a little bit down, a little bit more. But this young lady who always do these videos on these panels, she got on a panel. It couldn't have been me. Because everything that y'all would have called us, I would have been that day. I don't like when people come for you in a slide, in a slick type of way, and then they don't like your reaction. You can't predict somebody's action once you set it off on them. You can't do slick stuff and think it's cute. Then you do that to the wrong person and then get your head knocked off. Hey, Dwayne. Hey, Dwayne, how you doing? Yeah, you just can't talk to people any type of way, and especially when you do it slick. People got to learn to stop doing that. Stop doing that to people. Stop coming after somebody in a slick type of condescending type of way, and then they have to react the way you want them to react. Even though she held herself nicely, the other girl held herself a little bit better. But I always do videos on this panel. But I just want to show you how these women are wicked. These women are wicked, and I don't even know why she was buddied up with these girls and liked these girls anyway. Anytime you hear a woman sorry about what? What you sorry for? What happened? Like I said, these women are wicked, and now she finally gonna see that for herself. She gonna see that for herself. Wicked, wicked, wicked. But like I said, it couldn't have been me. It just could not have been me. I wouldn't have took their head up for letting me on the panel. But But this lady, she does all of their videos, and then she caps for them. I mean, y'all call cap to cape for them. And look how the one before who thinks she's God's gift to the earth, then her little homie over here who looks like the instigator, and these three men up here that but just look how they do her. Look how they do her. This is how the women treat regular women. This is how we treat our people. This is how we treat our melanated people, and you want black people to reunite. So you talk about the ghetto ones, but nobody talk about the nasty ones who think they all of that, who think everybody's beneath them. And they cape for these men, and let's go. Let's go.
It's your girl Riva, and I am back
And check her
again with
out. I
another
like
video.
Riva.
If you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Riva. It's very nice to meet you. Before we get into this video, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you guys give this video RIVAH_JORDON, and we're gonna go ahead and jump right into this one. This is the last one that I have to respond to about this one. It literally says the girls attack me, or I think the girls come for me, or whatever it says. This is the last one, and I'm actually very excited that this is the last video of these 4 videos of me explaining myself, because it's very exhausting. Like, it's very, very exhausting. I feel like I'm reliving the moment and arguing my case all over again, but I think it's super necessary, especially whenever you are talking to someone, whoever it is, whoever you're speaking to. It's very important.
Look how she's in the middle in the red shirt. And watch them 2 wicked ones, the mean girls.
Your own channel, like I
look at them mean, the mean girls.
And get your point across, because you never know who's watching and who's listening, and who really is eager to hear what you have to say. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump right in.
Or it's you. Right, I don't want you to be triggered.
I have a question for you, Riva.
I'm just giving some foundational information, just to help you understand where I'm coming from.
But I'm gonna say I know it's not an attack on me because you don't know me. Like, you literally just met me, so I'm not taking.
Oh, I'm gonna do some research on you. I already subscribed to your channel.
Personal.
So so the one thing I liked about this conversation a lot, is I literally had never had a conversation with any of these people prior to this, right? But I really like the fact that Anton cared enough. Like, he really cared about the fact that, like, he didn't want me to feel like it was an attack, And I think that
it was an attack.
It was probably Anton and I alone.
It was an attack. It was an attack.
It would have been a lot more effective, because I wouldn't have gotten 2 people coming at me at one time, stopping my this, stopping my that. Like, we would have been able to effectively.
You let them do that shit.
You should have taken control. Serious. It wouldn't have gotten so intense. Like, none of that stuff would have happened. But I really, really genuinely appreciated the fact that he, like, overly, like, was like, it's not personal. Like, I don't want you to think it's personal. It's not an attack. Like, I really appreciated that.
because I already knew it wasn't personal, as I said, because I never met any of them before. I literally did not know them at all. But also just for the fact that like, he just wanted to make sure that I didn't walk away feeling like he was just coming for me. You know what I'm saying? And I did appreciate that. I just want to state that I definitely know that you were doing everything in a joking manner, but I did want to like you said in the.
It's all good. It's all good in the hood. Go ahead, Courtney. Then we have to get back to the topic.
Yeah, because we kind of skirted around the witchcraft, and I would like to get you both to answer the question. But even with Riva, when you was questioning me in my religion, you I guess was a confusion about what it is. For me, it's, do you do spells? Do you believe in spells?
What? Me personally?
Junior, you.
But I want to know, okay, so because I said that I am,
But I mean, you don't ever think about getting married.
Independent women don't need a man to rely on.
I have a new landscaper for you. He's a real hard worker.
we saw something pop up, but because I said that I am earthy, she's coming to me to ask me if I personally do spells. I don't know what I said when I questioned her or when I asked her about her religion. I don't remember any part of that in the conversation. I know that she said that before, that I questioned her about her religion or her Christianity. I don't know that I questioned her. I don't know what the question was that she's saying that. I wish if somebody knows the question, please let me know. I probably have to go back and watch myself and see what question it was. But anyway, so I felt like you coming to me and asking me if I personally do spells was just an unnecessary question.
Not because you ain't had no business there.
Explain myself over and over again about the fact that it's about living a holistic lifestyle. It's about living a natural lifestyle.
That's because they are mean girls. They are mean girls. And you like them, you view them, and you agree with them, not knowing how these females really are. You just wanted to be a regular guest and be treated like a regular guest. When all you got to do is look at their faces and you could tell they wicked. These girls are wicked. There's nothing nice about these girls. They wicked. They wicked. And they set you up. They set you up. And somebody say they earthly. What that got to do with earthly? What does earthly and spells got? I didn't say I'm a witch. I say I'm earthly, damn it. See, that's when you got to stop them and clap back. What, miss, what do you mean by that? I said earthly. See, you got to know how to handle them mean girls. Excuse me? What did you say? I said earthly. Where you get spells and stuff from? See, this is why you got to stay in your own lane. This is why when you are young, as I explained in the video yesterday, you got to make sure your kids have some backbone. You got to make sure your kids have some backbone. Because every woman that walk up in there, she don't look like a threat. She looks like a nice lady. And she sit there and do their videos and stuff. And she cool with them. But homeboy said, I'm going to find out who you are. What do you mean you going to find out who I am? I'm going to put any video that I want to put up there. That don't make that person me. I'm just doing commentary on the videos. That doesn't mean I'm that person. Now, if you want to look through all my videos, that's on you. But that's when people, you got to watch people. I'm quite sure she can see them through that Zoom. She can see them. How you not see the setup? And the girl's got a little twitchy smile right there. But see, that's what you get. You want to roll with them girls. Not now. I bet you she's still going to continue to roll with them girls. I wouldn't. I'll find me a whole new panel. I'll make my own panel. I'll find a whole new set of friends. Sometimes it's okay to find a whole new set of friends. Sometimes it's okay that you can't follow that person anymore. It's okay. It's all right. But sometimes she agree with a lot of stuff they be saying, but they look how they set you up. And then she's still trying to talk nice and explain herself. Damn all that. No, I'm not explaining nothing. You're going to explain to me because I said I'm earthly. You have to explain to me where does spells and all that stuff come in at. What earthly person do spells and stuff? You got. Oh, excuse me. That means let the video start. Let me rewind that a little dash. A little dash.
So over and over again about the fact that it's about living a holistic lifestyle. It's about living a natural lifestyle. So over and over again about the fact that it's about living a holistic lifestyle. It's about living a natural life. It was that she's saying that. I wish we see.
You know, I guess was a confusion about what it is. For me, it's, do you do spells? Do you believe in spells?
What?
Me personally?
Junior, you.
But I want to know, okay, so so because I said that I am earthy, right? Sorry, I just literally saw something pop up, but because I said that I am earthy, you know, she's coming to me to ask me if I personally do spells. I don't know what I said when I questioned her or when I asked her about her religion. I don't remember any part of that in the conversation. I know that she said that before, that I like questioned her about her religion or her Christianity. I don't know that I questioned her. Like,
you know,
I don't know what the question was
didn't.
that she's saying that. I wish if somebody knows the question, please let me know. I probably have to go back and watch myself and see what question it was. But but anyway, so I felt like you coming to me and asking me if I personally do spells was just an unnecessary question based off of the fact that I completely explained myself over and over again about the fact that it's about living a holistic lifestyle.
If you felt that way, why didn't you just say that? If you felt that way, why didn't you express that right then and there? So you could be doing a review on a remark that you gave her for coming at you sideways. Bless you.
It's about living a natural lifestyle. Not everybody does certain things. To some people who do witchcraft, there's some people who literally will tell you that they do, you know, tarot cards and they do this and they do that. And as well as some people will say, well, what do you consider witchcraft? Like that's, I think I literally answered the question. Like it depends on who you're speaking to. That's earthy that you can ask that question to, as well as like I said, there's a lot of deeper thought processes behind that, depending on who you talk to. But she wanted to ask me personally a question that I think wasn't necessary for me because of the fact that I genuinely answered how I feel about it, and I attributed how I feel about
it. Wasn't necessary for you, but it was necessary for her because she don't like you. She doesn't like you. So it's necessary for her. You've been blindsided. And then you sat there. If you look, I'm sorry if you're watching the show, they might have to put your name in the title. But if you look at how you look blindsided. And they know you are blindsided. Everybody up there know you're blindsided. Everybody knows how they get down. You should know how they get down too, because you cover them. Your spirit don't match their spirit. I'm sorry to tell you, it doesn't.
The earthy people or the natural people to being Rasta. So, or like Rastafarianism or the Rastafari liberty. So I didn't, that just showed kind of like the lack of knowledge as well. That's why she asked the question. So I don't know. I think it was just a little, a question to kind of throw me off, I think, or to try to catch me in the gotcha. That's what I think
Hey,
the
Miss
question was really
Fried.
for, because I didn't think that was like a necessary question, because we had already answered like a question about earthy people and witchcraft before.
I'm wondering. Yeah, black magic. Do you believe in magic? Because that's what witchcraft is. So do you? I mean, no spells and black magic and
what's that? What I should have asked what are spells, and I should have asked what is black magic. That's
I told you.
I should have asked.
I told you.
Literally was like, oh, like with a Harry Potter wand? Like, do you think I'm just like, boing, 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 you're this? You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what I was telling you. You should have said that from the get-go. But again, you were blindsided. You were blindsided. I'd have been like, oh, say what now? What? I said, Earthling, you got me with a broom floating around in the sky some damn where, flying in the sky somewhere, chick. Don't play with me. Sometimes you gotta protect your inner self. These girls are mean girls.
I literally answered that question like in such a funny way, and I should have just asked that question point blank.
Finish of it.
Okay, so to answer your question right away, it is levels, JR. It is levels.
Never mind. But we're talking about the community, right? Is that what you're asking? You're asking about the whole community. The same Bible says that you have life and death in the power of your tongue. You can literally speak things into existence. So I think that people cast spells every day with their words.
Did I lie? No. This flopping head thing has become so funny with this trend of videos. But literally, did I lie?
No.
Because literally the same Bible. Literally says that you have life and death in the power of your own tongue. You can, what you speak, you will see in your life. So some people would consider that magic, no? Okay.
Am I a person who literally like chants or does anything like that? No, I do not. But are there people who are in the community that do like? And the thing is, that's why I'm saying like the word earthy. It doesn't really say anything because I can only the perspective I know about that. I took the word earthy that he was saying as naturalist.
People who have a holistic lifestyle, people who live a natural liberty.
They know what it means.
You know, like I said, they're just like holistic people, holistic beings who, you know, again, don't really, you know, use like prescription medicine, don't eat processed foods.
Why are you explaining yourself? They knew exactly what you meant.
Chemicals like literally on their body. Again.
See, from his definition and from hearing you guys speak is a whole different conversation.
Right.
You guys are talking about a wider group of people.
Why are you explaining yourself to somebody who know exactly what earthy means? Sometimes you just gotta tune people out. You explaining yourself to somebody who don't know who earthly is. Why? Where did love go?
Do similarly that you put into one box, and you kind of can't do that because there's a lot of people who are in like the natural community that do a lot of different things, and so that's you're putting a lot of people into one box when you ask that question. But if you're asking me personally, no. Corey, why are you looking like that?
So there's a lot of like, you know, like we're tired of listening to this conversation. But I mean, but you asked me a question and I answered it.
You know why?
Because it's a contradiction.
You
said big contradiction.
And I'm an earthy person according to what people consider earthy.
But also, Courtney asked that question. She said that she asked that question about witchcraft, and it was supposed to be directed to two people. I believe it was directed to me and directed to Kay. Kay didn't have to answer that question.
I mean, my singing goodbye. I can ring it for y'all. But like,
don't you cast no spells on me.
There you go.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But anyway, like, you're contradicting yourself.
See, that's dead wrong. That is dead wrong. Homeboy going, don't you cast no spells on me. And the other one's like, got him. And he made it seem like she choked herself. A girlfriend got her. That's why I'm like, excuse me, what do you mean? When did you mix up earth? This is why you can't, them are mean girls, and she's smiling. Courtney's sitting up there smiling. That's a mean girl. She's wicked. She's mean. Boss lady. She'll be back. But if you look at how they set her up, it was terrible. Terrible. How she was made to be the joke of the day. We would have had some problems. Some real problems. You don't treat people like that. You do not treat people like that. You don't let somebody come on just to ambush them or test their temperature and see, to see how they are and how y'all can dominate them. But y'all the first females to call other females out when y'all just as bad. This is another example of people who's quick to call, oh, this person is ghetto, or that person is going to be a single baby mama. Ain't nobody going to like her. Let's root for the boys. Let's root for the men. And y'all just as bad. Why y'all do that to that girl like that? And I be telling her don't agree with y'all all the time, but she ain't never listen to me. It ain't like she know me, but I'm just saying. I could have told her, girl, look at them. I even had to take up for my best friend now. I had to take up for my best friend. They was doing her dirty too. You got to take control of the conversation. Not let them. Stop answering all their questions. No, I got some questions too. The nerve. But we're going to keep this going. Don't forget, if you haven't hit that like. Now let's go to this. Don't want to roast this young lady.
River, and I get, I'm not mad at you. I get what, it's hard. I get it. But.
And it's funny, right?
I wonder why what she was saying was hard. I wonder what she was saying. I wonder if it was that she's saying that it's hard because literally people keep cutting me off, like attacking my sentence every time that I say something.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that people were literally flipping my words and changing the things that I said that I did not say. I wonder if that's what she was saying.
Yes,
ma'am. She said that it was hard, because if that's what she was saying, it is hard. It was hard. I'd never been, like I said, and I'm not making any excuses for myself. I'm just being really honest with my River game. But that really was hard because, like I said, I thought we were just answering questions and moving forward. I brought up something and, literally, I couldn't live it down.
Like a person that people would consider earthy, I guess. and you're putting people in a box. Meanwhile, you were
What?
disagreeing about churches being full of pimps and panderers or whatever. How is that not a box?
What?
And you said yourself, I've not been to every church. Okay, Courtney could say something, or whoever could say something, because I'm the type that's not gonna put anybody in a box, like, as much as possible. So I'm not gonna say all earthly people are the same, all Christians. That's why, even though I'm not a Christian, even though I don't go to church or anything, I've been to church, but I'm not like a church goer. I'm not going to do that to Christians, because I wouldn't want anyone doing that to me. But
you see what I'm saying? First of all, chick, she got her own mouth and she can speak for herself. And she didn't bring up the pimps and stuff. But we're not going to act like they not in the church neither, okay? I ain't put nobody in the box. You show me what, you go to church and you show me where there's no pimps in there. She's got the pastor that's pimping too. What are you talking about? She starts it and the other girl finish it. That's that bullshit. Hey, truly. So what if they needed 2 boxes? Yo, these chicks are something else. I tried to tell her they was wicked. I'm gonna go on her page and tell her to come on over here, where she would be respected. They ain't gonna sit up there and jump on me. I don't think so. And you sit up there, she's still looking like she's blindsided, because they see it in her eyes. When your eyes are open like that, you're blindsided. All right, I will have to go out of here and check it. So I'm gonna check it as soon as this is finished. Now, where the love go? Where the love go? Where the love go? Them was the mean girls in school that they'll pick with one of the bad girls, and then when that bad girl start yelling and getting aggressive, they'll be the ones be like, I mean, that is so ghetto. I mean, you don't have to yell. That's so ghetto. I was just talking to you. No, chick, you ain't just talked to nobody. You did some undercover sneaky shit, and now you don't like my response to it. But now you're going to get it. You asked for it, you're going to get it. I don't care who was here. Stop playing them the ones that always got certain girls looked at a bad way. And then the girls that will walk into the store and act really nasty to the cashier. Then when the cashier turn around and say something back, I would not be talked to like this. They ain't going to say I was nasty to the cashier or I belittled that cashier. But they realized that cashier, that K lady looked familiar. That's the KA show. I don't like her. Let me check out her show. The KA. Well, hold on for 1 second, too. Where did love go? Where did love go? Where did love go? Say, I don't know, no. I don't know, no. Where did love go? It went out the window. Oops. We watched her on. Yeah, I showed her on a panel. Remember when they was going after the hyena chick? But the hyena chick held her own. She didn't know how to hold her own with them other chicks, because they wicked. They wicked. And she'll be always caping for them. Caping in old school means you caping for them. You talking good of them. You on their side. Capping means lying. Caping is just old school. But she be caping for them and go, yeah, I can understand what they're saying. Yeah, what they saying is true. And yeah, right. I mean, this lady is so nice towards them. She's really nice towards them. And I don't like bullies. Them quiet setup bullies. And them the ones, some dangerous people. At least with aggression, you know exactly where they're coming from, but not them chicks. Like they asked her, is all the good men in church? The only thing she said is that's not the only place where they at. And they jumped on her. I'm like, ladies, if you don't shut your mouth, if you don't go, shh, we're going to have some problems. We're going to have some problems. But the KA show, I'm still going to check her out right now. Oh, she got an act there, so I don't know if she has a show. But we don't like her because she's a mean girl. We don't do mean girls up in here. But we got to finish with this because we're going to see when they was nice to her. When did the Operation Takedown take place?
You, on the other hand, are doing it to Christians. Don't want people to do it to you, and that's extremely contradictory, and I don't understand it.
But I don't know what I did to Christians. Again, again, the question was, is the church a good place to find a spouse?
Hold up. The girl said, I'm earthly. She didn't say I was a witch. So what do you mean I'm contradicting myself? Because what was said to her, she wouldn't like done to her. First of all, how did she contradict herself? Y'all the ones made her a witch. She never said she was a vegan. She never said she was a witchin' or vegan. What? Not a vegan, but what you call that, witchin'? Well, she never said she was a witch. Damn it. All she means is she does stuff in a natural way. She never said nothing about the church. But so I'm not contradicting myself. Just because I threw in, do she do spells and shit, that's not what earthly means. So you wasn't attacking me, you was attacking the witches. You go tell that to them. Why are you telling it to me? Don't you eat freaking vegetables and stuff? Then that's earthly, isn't it? Do you do damn spells? When you eat your damn vegetables and asparagus or whatever the hell you eat, do you cast fucking spells? Get that. Yo, I don't like that. I don't like bullies. I can't stand bullies. I can't stand mean girls and people who do stuff on the sly. And then act like they're then gonna turn it right on you. Turn it right. She's the one that would turn it right on you. She better stop playing with me. Shit. Now I don't even know this woman, but I gotta have her back now and stuff. Don't do that. A Wiccan? That's not how you spell it truly. And that's how I said it then. Hey, waiting. Y'all terrible.
I said no, and I even said the reason why I said no is because I have a lot of reasons why I don't feel like it is. However, I'm knowledgeable enough to know that you can literally find a spouse anywhere. And I literally said that. I said you can find them at church, you can find them at the gas station, you can literally find them at work, you can literally find them anywhere. But if you're asking me a general question, I would say no, because how can a man try to find a wife that's in the church when she is genuinely dedicated to that pastor, and ultimately that pastor is going to have that final say within their home over the husband?
That part
and
not true.
Me, like I said, I've been to a lot of churches.
That part not
true. A
true.
lot of different stories.
No.
I did say, obviously, I have not been into every single church. That's literally not possible. But however, from what I know, it would be harder.
Because you keep making something personal to me that you can't make personal to me.
You literally said.
No, because
I seen all the pimps in church. You said
No,
that.
I'm not talking about church.
Then, now you're saying to Courtney.
Can someone tell me when I said I see all the pimps in church, or can I talk about all the drama that I know that has happened in church? And Rilla is the one that said the pimps in church.
Only 70 miles from New York City, Wellbridge is where personalized addiction recovery.
I don't want you to put us in a box.
No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said.
And then they're gonna still turn around. Let me tell you how mean these girls is. Even though she set herself up for that one. She set herself up for that one. But when she said the pimps and stuff in churches, the other girl said it, Courtney, right? And then when she says Courtney said that, you know what Courtney says? You agreed to it. I agreed to something. Doesn't mean I said it. Chick, you said it. What you said was true. So yeah, I agreed with it. So take your questions to Courtney. Don't ask me them dumbass questions. See, now y'all see why I don't argue and stuff. I be chill. I be on my chill. These not near time. Anton's still laughing, and the P is like still like they got a new victim. They got a new victim. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. What did you say?
What I did say was you're putting a lot of people under this earthy term into one box, and there's a lot.
The way
of
you put church people into a pimp box.
But why do you keep saying that I said the pimp thing? Because I never said that. That was Rilla.
What?
You agreed. You said all.
I agreed, but I did not. They put all that on me. Like I came on here and I'm like, yo, all these pastors is pimps and this and this. And literally, Rilla is the one who said that. And when he was finished, I said, I agree that all this messy stuff happened in church, as well as a lot of these women feel like they're married to the pastor.
That part is not
but
true.
They're literally putting everything on me. Like I just came and I just was attacking the entire church when I literally stood strong on my point. And Rilla stood strong on his. But they never brought him up in this conversation. They literally never brought him up.
In fact, Riva, that's why I asked you how many churches you've been to. That's why, Anton, why do you keep doing the manual sound? But Riva, the reason that I asked you why.
Hold on, okay.
I let you speak and you're not letting me speak, and so it's becoming a thing where.
Well, this is a show.
Hold on, okay.
No, but I'm just saying that you're only getting one point across, which is your point, but you asked me a question and I want to answer you.
What did I ask you?
Hold on, okay, let her answer. You gotta let it.
You asked me. I think, this is when I started to be like, oh, okay, this don't even make no sense. I really started to feel that way because I feel like you encounter different people in the world, but when I have conversations, I listen. I listen not to respond. I really listen to understand. I listen to hear different perspectives. I listen to find out what other people, what their mentality is, what their mindset is. I genuinely listen, because you never know who you can learn something from. And I feel like a lot of these answers in this conversation they weren't even listening. It was just to respond and to attack and to bash. And I literally, like I said, have never met these people before. And I was just like, oh, okay. So, oh, I get it. You want me to just agree? Oh, okay. You just want me to agree with you. Okay, got it.
You asked me the reason why I'm saying this whole thing about earthly people and being in.
What did I ask you?
Yo.
You said that
Can you? Okay.
Did you or did you not see her throw her fists up? You see what girl, I tried to tell you. You didn't believe me. You didn't believe me. I tried to tell you they wasn't your friends. I tried to tell you, but I thought you was like really down with them. I couldn't see how I had to protect the hyena. And I don't even like the hyena, but I don't like to see people get bullied. I mean, I don't, even if I don't like you, I wouldn't let somebody be thinking it's okay to bully you. That's not nice.
I'm trying to get my thought process together. Okay, got it.
Look how she take her fish. Look at that. Look at that. Ain't no way on earth. Ain't no way on earth. Now I know what earthly means. Thank you, Dwayne. But I'm trying to figure out why did they jump on her and try to act like she said she's a witch. She never said she was a witch. She said that she was earthly. And ain't no way. See how that girl put her hands up like that and punched her hand like I was going to punch her in her face or get her. I don't know what clue that was or message that it was, but I've been trying to tell y'all, girl, these are some mean girls. Okay. Thank you, Dwayne. Thank you, Wayne. Well, I guess I'm beyond earthly, huh? I guess I am earthly, guys. Yes, I'm earthly. But when she threw her hands up like that, I'm like, I was trying to tell her in the other videos, them are not your friend. Them some evil chicks. Them chicks are evil and they mean girls. They are mean girls. And the guys back there think it's funny. They think that is funny. They think it's shits and giggles that they threw that girl in the spot like that. Hello, Christina. How are you? They think it's okay that they threw that girl. You wouldn't have threw me under no bus like that. Then you want to take your hands and go like that. I'm like, well, what's that for? What was that? See, y'all got to stop setting yourself up. Same way them same women who calls Kevin Samuels and stuff. Y'all got to stop setting yourself up, trying to fit in with people you don't need to fit in with. They already have when you see somebody that's already have a crew, do not be a misfit, okay? If you don't have a crew, don't want to be accepted nowhere. Find your own group of friends. Find your own group of people. Find your own. Don't try to fit in. You know, as long as you covered their page for as long as you did, up until today, you would have thought that they would have knew that you was down with them. But as you see, from a little bit of videos that I seen, the same way when that hyena, when she was talking, the girl, the K show, she took her hair out, was playing in her hair, trying to direct to Crimson Tide, the hyena, that she wasn't pretty and I am beautiful. That was unnecessary. Every time I see something with them, they do a lot of unnecessary shit. They do a lot of and she's still trying to talk nice as she could. Damn all that. I'm on my own show now. I ain't talking nice. Shoot. But guys, hope nobody in my chat is mean. I don't like mean people. Now, if you're a clapback queen or king, I love it. I love it. I love it. I don't care how your clapback is. I don't like people who just like go out of their way and bother, be not nice to people. But if your clapback game is a clapback game, I'm all for the shits and giggles. I'm all for it. They started it.
You asked me the reason why I'm saying this whole thing about earthly people and being in.
What did I ask you though?
You said that okay, I'm trying to get my thought process together, right? I'm trying to get my thought process together. At this point, people said before, like a lot of you guys in the comment section, of the other videos that I did, you guys were like, oh, you were getting flustered, and I definitely was. I definitely was getting flustered because I wanted to be able to explain myself. because there's a lot of things coming at
What
me.
did
A
I
lot of
ask you?
accusations coming
Who
at
the
me.
fuck are you?
A lot of people saying that I'm saying things that I did not say. And it was just like attack. And I think that's not healthy for conversations. I think that's not a healthy way to have a dialogue, because a lot of things can get lost in translation. And these are things that are very important to a lot of people.
That we did that with, how come Courtney?
By the way, it's true. You were victimized by that person, but you're now
You're asking me about Courtney. You said that.
Okay. Let her talk for 5 minutes, okay?
Yes, she said we were talking about church, and when Courtney was saying this and about emotional and stuff like that, and then I flipped it and I put people into a box. I put all church people in a box when I said this about pimps, and you were asking me that, like, how come I'm contradicting myself is what you were saying to me. So I'm saying that when it comes to the point of earthy people, that's why I said it's the word earthy, how I took it. That's what I'm saying again. The way that I take it is natural.
Again, for the millionth time. And then I love how the fact that when I brought it back to the conversation that she was stating and how she was saying, you're contradicting yourself. And I said, how? And then she's explaining, and then it's my turn to respond, that when I brought that back up, that nobody said that that wasn't true or that never happened, because that was true, and that's exactly what happened, and that's exactly why I was trying to explain myself.
That's how I know earthy people to be. So I'm saying the way that I know, my foundation of knowing what I would consider people who are earthy is Rastafarians, right? Rastas, naturalists. That's what other people that I consider to be earthy. Now I said, when you're talking about tarot cards and you're talking about spells and witchcraft,
clap,
there's a whole
baby.
community of people who do that, who are not Rasta.
This is so okay, guys. I'm so glad this thread is over. I'm really so glad. I genuinely could not be more glad that this thread is over. Also, since I'm here, obviously you guys can see what my experience was. A lot of you asked me what my experience was, on the show, what my genuine thoughts were of everybody on there. A lot of you guys were in my DM asking me so many questions. A lot of you guys are like, okay, spill the beans. Like, what did you think? And I think that it was obvious what I thought. Like, I think that I was so transparent. You guys know how I am. Like, I'm genuinely that type of person who's just going to just give you, like, I'm just talking. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to speak with you. And it was obvious what I thought. I was thinking what anybody would be thinking in this conversation of people attacking you who don't know you, trying to discredit the things that you're saying, trying to flip everything that you're saying, change the narrative. So it was obvious what I was thinking. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I'm so glad that I don't have to explain this ever again. I'm literally never explaining this ever again. Whoever thinks whatever they think are just gonna have to think that, because it literally takes so much energy, and I'm like literally just like, when I just go back.
No, you should explain it again. You should absolutely explain it again, because what they did on that panel was not right, and you know it's not right. But what you don't want is the heat behind what you say. So I get it. But at some point in time, somebody should have said, listen, break both of them and say, them bitches set me up. Hey, my lovely foot soldier. Hey, my baby. You don't want the heat, because they are larger than you. They know each other, and you're by yourself. You don't have a regular panel, right? But that's okay. You can stand alone. But I would make sure my viewers, remember, you owe it to your viewers, because a lot of your viewers watch you, watch them. A lot of people wouldn't know about them if it wasn't for your channel. Like, I wouldn't have known about them if it wasn't for your channel. I've been peeped their game. I've been peeped how they get down. So no, you owe it to your viewers to say, hey, I would never go on there again. Them girls are mean, and they set me up, and that's what they do. And by the way, I seen them set up other people before. Have I seen them set up other women before? And I'm quite sure you've seen it. But you don't want that smoke. But being that a lot of things they say you agree with, you want to be down with them. Or at least be cordial or be friends. And then, maybe they'll have you on the panel some more. You wanted to network with people that was not out for your best interests. But you know what? That's what you owe your viewership a little bit more than I'm not going to talk about this no more. Yeah, you have to, because you're going to keep playing their videos because their videos is your content. Just like my best friend, her videos are my content. So I have to talk about her. I have to let people know I feel it's allegedly, but I feel she's a groomer. I feel what she does is A, B, C, D, E. Because a lot of people wouldn't know who the hyena was unless they saw it on my channel. My people only know her because of me. I owe that to them at each and every time to say something. You cannot do that to your viewers. And guess what? You can still play their stuff and do commentary on their stuff. And if they don't want you to do it, they'll strike, they tell you take their video down, then take their video down and find a whole new panel. But not time. One guy said at one time, let her speak. But they were still laughing at you. They're all going to laugh at you. They're all going to laugh at you. And they all laughed at you. They all laughed at you. You were the joke of the day. You're not putting people in the box. And you said, no, chick, I didn't say none of these the fuck above. That would have been a whole different interview. But let's get back to 6 figures doesn't equal high value. Let's get back into that. But I wanted you to see how they ambushed my girl. They did my girl dirty.
Appeals to how he feels when he's in her presence. That turns him into a 15-year-old boy when she comes around. Y'all quit letting these fools try to tell you because you have some kids.
Yes, ma'am.
You're low value.
Yes.
But all they have to offer is some money. If that's the case, everybody on the same playing field. Ain't nobody got no substance. But the problem is women, especially black women, and as a black woman that deal with thousands of black women as clients for the last 12 years doing what I do, they know how to be superb in the educational and empowerment and business sector, and they fail at the woman, feminine, spiritual, sensual section. They don't have sex, but they don't have the sensual. They don't have that feminine mystique. They don't have that part. So that's where after hearing everything yesterday, I woke up this morning and said, that's the missing pieces. These are the missing pieces. Number one, men think only because they make 6 figures and they have degrees and all that makes them valuable. Wrong. If you have no substance. Women think that because they have degrees and because they have nice bodies and they're pretty, that makes them valuable. Wrong. Not for a man with substance. Now, a 6-figure woman with no value and a 6-figure man with a 6-figure woman with no substance and a 6-figure man with no substance, they can go together because they ain't gonna do nothing much, no way, because they're in competition more with each other. But when you start talking about a quality over quantity, it's different. Y'all lumping everything together, fellas. Let me know. Let me know in the comment section, fellas. Let me know. Woman, keep it real. Julius, I'm keeping it real as much as I possibly can, Julius. My stepdad married my mom and she had 6 children all living at home, and he was a 6-figure man, and he went out and got 2 additional jobs so she didn't have to work. Jackie, you already know what I'm talking about. So all of this other stuff that they be trying to sell y'all on. Oh, Lovable. I like that. I like that, Lovable. I like that. Girl, stop getting your feelings hurt by BS. Stop getting your feelings hurt by all of this other stuff. Cultivate what the important things. Y'all are trying to go around self-development. That's what this is about. On my page, you don't ever hear me pointing the finger at men or women. You hear me talking solutions. My page is a solutions-based page. I don't go to other people's stuff looking to break them down or talk about them. That's not what April Mason is about. I'm above that. You know, I let everybody else look at my stuff, try to drag me and try to get clout because they newbies. I let them do that. We don't do that around here because our goal is to help people get to where they need to be. And my teaching doesn't need validation from anybody else. You know, I don't need to drag anybody else to be valid. Okay. Roger said, you are right, married 25 years, understanding you. So that's all I'm saying. I'm just making sure the fellas, you know, they hear me. Paul said, you're right. I will leave a woman with money, no peace. Yeah, absolutely. That's all I'm saying. Richard said checkmate. So ladies, listen to what the fellas are saying. Yes, lady, my page is solutions-based page. You don't hear the black men do this, black women do that. No, this is the issue, and this is how we can change the issue. So y'all waste so much money and time on trying to look the part, but you're not developing yourself inwardly. So y'all men will go out here and get the best cars, best shoes and watches and all of that stuff. But when you sit down with that joker, his emotional intelligence is rotten. Pastor Kevin said, you are top flight. Thank you, Pastor. I'm just trying to help the people. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to bring it together for them. I'm trying to bring it all together that what we've deemed valuable is things that don't matter. Okay, that's the problem. And so once again, don't let nobody tell you that because you got some kids that you have odds against you. Child, I don't know. I never knew what that was about. But I would know what that was about if I only led with my smarts, my intellect, and what I can do. But having children, being divorced, has never stopped April Mason from attracting what they deem high-valued men, from professional athletes to your favorite R&B and gospel artists to politicians, your favorite politicians, to VPs at companies. None of that has ever stopped me. And it was because I understood the positioning of a feminine woman. So even when I didn't have all of that I have now, none of that mattered. It was, she knows what it's like to be just a woman. The problem is, y'all keep letting society tell you, and the men too, that all you got to do is make X amount of money and you get the best girl. You get the best girl with no substance. And then when you start developing and getting substance as you grow, she will start to become boring to you because there's nothing that she can offer you. So when you were in your basic dude, your basic dig mode, you went for someone that was good for your ego. But as you grow and mature, you find, man, all she got is good looks. She agree with everything that I say. All she has is this. You're going to get tired of her and you're going to trade her in for a more amplified version. So y'all believe that foolishness if you want to. Believe it if you want to. Let me see what y'all saying. Who said a woman is supposed to desire a high-value man when it comes to his finances? That's a good question. Because people think provider equals six figures, and it doesn't. It doesn't. It don't. Do you want a provider or do you want six figures? 6-figure men don't mean that they spending a 6-figure on you or that.
Thank you. I can't say that enough.
So you want someone that's responsible with his money. You want somebody that will take care of his family.
Exactly.
Okay. What about different religions? I don't believe in religion, so I don't really have nothing to say with that. I'm a spiritual person, so I don't believe in man-made religions and all that. So I can't really speak to that. Let's see what y'all saying. Okay. Y'all be looking at the wrong thing. My husband sure don't make 6 figures, but he's a great provider. Thank you, Mary. These women, they got it twisted. It's the provider and the generosity and the kindness that you want.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you want. So that's all I wanted to share for this morning. Oh, I got to go to the baby shower. I gotta. Oh, thanks for texting me and reminding me. I have 4 kids and no problem with men willing to come in and love us after my divorce.
Boss lady.
Yeah.
You back?
I was here. I was just kicking back listening.
Well, you didn't listen to not one time I said, boss lady. And I said, she'll be back.
Oh.
She'll be back. I know sometimes you be like me and I was like, oh, sorry. You know, and I said, I was a bad girl. You know what that meant? I was looking for other places.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, sorry. You all go, what is that sound? Oops, I was a bad girl. I be forgetting that y'all can hear it.
This is long. How long did this go on?
Boss lady, I done stopped and played a whole nother show and came back to her.
That's what I'm saying. They were carrying on.
Who?
All of them involved up in this mess.
What mess?
With her.
With her?
Yeah, wasn't she the one arguing with the other people that were on the panel?
No. That was finished. What happened was I started with her, and then I went to the people on the panel, and now I'm coming back to her. Nobody was really arguing. They just set her ass up. And I remember when they set up the hyena chick. Them some evil, wicked chicks. They're wicked.
Hey, Dwayne, what's going on?
Now I forgot what I was calling for. Oh, is that you, boss lady? That was Dwayne said. What a rose.
That's me.
That she speaks upon. She says 6 figures doesn't make you an inquire, doesn't equal high value man. What do you consider a high value man?
I consider a man that takes care of his mother, his family, is good to the community, takes care of his woman, and is very respectful. That's what I consider a high value man.
Yeah. You know, one who loves the Lord or the Creator, whichever one he want to call him, the higher power.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I was saying that before that what happened is, remember when I kept saying, he was saying yesterday, oh, once they get themselves together, now they want a good guy, right? And I was like, well, all the good guys should be taken to all the nice girls. There should be none available. You know why there's good men available? Because y'all scratched them out. Because y'all too busy perpetrating the fraud. Like you got to be high value with 6 figures that the postman got scratched under the rug. The people who work for the train system or bus system got thrown under the rug. The janitors got thrown under the rug. The most important person in the world that serves you is the damn postman, the mailman. I don't care what type of weather you got, your mail is still in that goddamn box. That's the most important person.
Yes, ma'am.
They come out in some of my folks come out in blizzards. They got a special type of something they got in them because they regular people like us, and we be like, oh, we can't make it out. They have to make it out. They better find some superpower.
And they be glad to, and they be out there putting that mail in that box too.
Mm-hmm. All them people who be delivering the packages, they got some special powers. We gotta respect them. But see, they all got pushed under people. They got it to where as you looking at other type of men that you forgot about these men. So the men did that to themselves. The men pushed them out. Hey, Kareem. Getting ready to check your mail.
Hey,
That's
Kareem,
right.
I thought her name.
You know what? I gotta check mine too, because the weather's terrible. I bet you I got that mailman. They messing up now. They becoming late and stuff.
My baby daughter's name is Korean.
Oh. Yeah, but I was gonna check my mail too, but now that I thought about it, I said they come every day. I never said they come on time. I never said that part. It's not their time right. They're getting later and later, but they still make it. They still make it, but they're getting later and later. So a lot of the men is the one 106 degrees. Whatever, Corinne. Whatever. I'm sitting here with my sweater on, a little thing on my
106 degrees weather, they still be out there. That's right.
Oh, I thought she was like it's 106 out there where she at. Yeah, they be out. But what happened is these new set of men, them are what you call real men. A real man is somebody to me too that they can fix stuff in their own house. They ain't got to be calling people. Their car break down. They know something about cars. But to me, that's for what was being a man. I told you, I've checked so much yesterday for a video for average men working. There is none. Do you know where it comes in at? It comes in the 60s. They show the men working for the Ford Motors and everything else. But you don't see no conversations on YouTube about the average Joe. They forgot about the average Joe, like they're not men. They're men too. So now you wonder why when these girls do decide to pick a good man, that's why they're able to pick a good man, because a good man, it have nothing to do with no 6-figure salary and up. Yes, there are none. There are none. Check YouTube and see if you find anything. I wanted to show a video of just average men working, like average men talking about their jobs, or just a regular average Joe. You don't see no panels, no nothing. They're being forgotten about. They are making people forget about them. But the minute you go into the you need a police officer or something, you calling them. Or you waiting for your package. Just, oh, thank you. Waiting for your garbage man, who's the second most important person. They come right after. Matter of fact, they on the same, they neck and neck. Because can you imagine if that garbage is not picked up in a certain amount of time? Can you imagine all the rodents and stuff we'll have and the pollution? Can you imagine especially if you're in hot areas? Can you imagine what's in them bags? And they gotta pick, and some of them people don't even close their bags up good enough. And when they go to throw that stuff in that daggone compactor, they see some shit. They see some of them bags be full of maggots and all them other nasty things because they sit. So the sanitation man, the janitor, and the post office man, Them, why are these men not getting respected? Why aren't regular men getting respected? Because you know what? Men, they don't need it. They know what they do. They know what they're about. They don't have nothing to prove. But it would be nice for regular people to get together. Like, we don't have to battle each other in this gender war. There is a medium. There is a medium. Like, there's not more men that will have a show like mine where they're in the medium. We don't care which extreme. We really don't care. You know what I just said? I sat there with, I got a sweater on and my the thing on my leg. Now I'm hot, boss lady. Soon as I said that, now AC on.
That's crazy. You going to ruin
it. Jesus, Mary Joseph. Now I gotta take the sweater off just to put it right back on in like 10 minutes. So, you want to add? I gotta mute up for a little bit. I'll just let her play.
Oh, just go ahead. Let her play. Let her go and understand what she got to say.
Jocelyn, I'm just saying, a lot of these women are listening to these men that have no real substance. They just have things, and they're allowing these men to dictate who they'll attract. And I just want the fellas to know it's important that you cultivate your spirit, man. Not just going to church. That don't mean you spiritual just because you go to church. You need some direction. You need to be able to hear. You need to be able to sit in silence. There's nothing sexier than a man that knows how to make wise decisions quickly. He's very decisive, and he's not wrong with the decisions that he makes. And he have a backup plan to the backup plan to the backup plan. That's wisdom. A man that knows how to solve problems. A man that knows how to listen and hear for particular things, not just to respond. Develop those things. You know, a man that knows how to hear what's not being said. Substance. Somebody that knows how to pull out of you the things that you didn't think were valuable, but he sees that. So what, he can buy you a bag. You should be able to buy your own $2,000 bag if that's what you want. Waste the money to me, but if that's what you want, go for it. But if you're only valuing him by what he can buy and do for you, trust me and believe, when he starts to mature, he's going to trade you in for someone that has more substance than you. They only do that, even in their 50s. They still do that. Some will die being basic dead because that's all they were taught. But a man that has emotional intelligence, who knows how to articulate his feelings. You know, it might not be all the time because men aren't always in their feelings, but he knows how to communicate. He's an effective communicator. But he can buy you a car though. But he can't talk. He can't go deeper with you. So fellas, just understand your 6 figures does not equal you deserve a higher quality woman because you make 6 figures. That don't mean you have no substance. Thank y'all so much. Y'all done give it up. I must be saying something today. A gold digger don't care about his mind. Jazzy, she doesn't. That's why I'm talking about a woman of substance. See, men without substance, they always end up with the gold diggers because just like they don't care about her substance, she don't care about his. She care about what he can do. So they believe they belong together. But here we talk about quality. We don't talk about basic stuff. We don't talk about just the material things. I let other people handle that. But 2 people without substance, they belong together. So he deserves to get got, and she deserves to be treated like a art piece. So they go together. They go together. On my page, I talk about an asset woman, not a basic woman. Always remember that. So when you start saying, but most women don't, you're right. Most women don't, and that's not who. That's not who I'm talking about. Here we talk about higher value woman, and when I talk about a higher value woman, I'm talking about her thinking, because your thinking is what determines if you're basic or not. How you move determines that. What you value yourself on determines that. You see my shirt, it says asset woman, nutritional facts value. She is feminine, spiritual, resilient, wise, classy, interdependent, resourceful, and sensual. These are all things she has to cultivate within herself. Okay. So I'm just saying, let's see what you say, Harvey.
Hey, Chrissy. Hey, my baby.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, anybody
Hey,
dating
my
anybody
boo.
average, you said, is
Boss
astronomically
lady,
low.
Chrissy speaking to you.
But the thing is, anybody dating anybody average in their
Boss lady, Chrissy saying, what up?
thinking is astronomically low, not in the worldly possessions that they have. A person that is above average in their thinking and how they move will never get with someone average, and that includes if he makes $1 million a year. If he's average in his thinking and his substance, yes, I would agree with that. But if you're equating low or average by material things, that's basic. So a woman that has less than a man, but she's an asset woman, and he might make $2, $3, $4, $5 million a year, but he's mentally average and mediocre. He's spiritually mediocre. His conversation, she will still leave him because she's cultivated these things within herself, and she values these things over what he can give her. It's just like a man of substance. When he comes across a beautiful woman and she seemingly have it all together, but when he starts talking to her, she's very basic, he will leave that. Okay? That's where y'all trying to lump it all together. It's not together. It's how you move. Okay, it's how you think, it's how you process information, it's what your blueprint is to how you were taught to handle the opposite sex. Monique said you are changing people's mindset. I'm trying to, Monique, I really am. So you can always go make money. That's easy to do. You can always do that. But connecting with somebody on a mental, spiritual, and emotional level, that requires emotional, mental, and spiritual intimacy with yourself first. Most people are not willing to get that deep with themselves. So then you try to utilize all of the material possessions to cover your lack of intimacy with yourself. So now I haven't cultivated the spiritual part of me, the self-confidence part of me. I haven't done all of the things inwardly, but I want somebody with those things. You will never connect with that type of person because you haven't connected with it within yourself. That's why y'all keep meeting the gold diggers, because all you keep showing them is what you got. That's why you keep meeting these men that want you to go 50-50, because all you keep showing them, ladies, is what you got and what you can provide and what you know how to do. So the problem is people don't want to go within, so they try to mask themselves with things that they deem valuable or great, so they don't have to go within. And when you run across a really high value person, when it comes to how they treat themselves, how they think, how they process, none of your money or anything matters. None of this, I have a card, I'm great in the bedroom, and I can wine and dine you. None of that matters. None of that. I got this, these nice hips and these breasts and these small waists and this big old booty, and I got a pretty face. None of that matters when you run across somebody who's been there, done that, and they're looking for substance. 6 figures doesn't equal substance. What's wrong with 50-50? It's nothing for whoever want to do that. Asset women, feminine women, we don't do 50-50 because we don't attract men that want us to do 50-50. We don't attract men that need us financially. They need us for our spirituality. They need us for that safe place. They need us to make a house a home. They need us to be to, you know, have confidence and love ourselves. Those type of men don't need us for 50-50. They need us for our sensuality. They need us for our sexiness. They need us for our inspiration. That's what they need us for. There's nothing wrong with 50-50. However, a particular type of man don't need a woman for no money. Now, if you need a woman for some money, that's fine. But my grandfather taught me, if you're going to marry a man that wants you to take his last name, that's giving him part ownership. So he should not need your money to take care of you and you have his last name. That's just April Mason. That's not for everybody. But there's women out there that believe that their value comes from what they can provide at the table. And that's fine too. I just don't believe a woman's value comes from her monetary things to a man, not a provider. A provider man never looks for a woman to provide for him because he's trained to be a provider. Women just try to sell men. Women try to sell what they can do to provider men and wonder why they don't get provided for. Okay. See, Jerry say it really don't. Truth. I'm just saying, sir. So, but there's nothing wrong if you believe that I got to carry my own weight then if I got to carry my own weight, then I shouldn't be carrying your last name. Because I'm giving you part ownership. Look at and how the marriage license came about. That means I'm giving you part ownership. Women back in the day took pride in saying, I'm the wife of Joseph Baker. I'm the wife of Marcus Johnson. Okay? Because that name carried some weight. So if I got to go 50-50, if you need me to go 50-50 with you, I don't need your last name. I'm just saying. But if you feel that you as a woman, I got to carry my own weight because I want to make sure that he know that, he ain't in this by himself, then why did you take his last name if you are giving him part ownership? That's all I'm saying. Doesn't mean that a woman sits around eating bonbons all day and don't do anything. As you see, I'm here at the April Mason headquarters. We still getting it together, y'all. We still getting it together. We got to get the back room. Y'all can't see back there, but all the back rooms back there. So I got my own stuff. I'm take care of myself well. All of that. But I'm not going to marry you if that last name don't carry no weight and you can't take care of me and I'm giving you part ownership. What do I get? Studies show that a man makes more money being married. Studies show that a man on average live an extra 10 years being married. Do your research. So if my presence as your wife in your life adds 10 years to your life, I need to get something out of that. And not just a mortgage payment. Dwight said facts. Not just a mortgage payment, not just a car payment. I need to connect with you on a deeper level. Because I can take care of a mortgage payment, a car note by myself. I come with the sauce for you. I inspire you to be the man. I inspire you to be a better man. So what I'm getting other than a mortgage payment?
Hey, Caroline.
What am I getting other than some mediocre sex?
Hey, Rev.
What am I getting other than a lawn mowed? Everything that I can do for myself. So I need you for more than just 6 figures. And fellas, this should be a wake-up call to you that, wow, women do need more than just my money. Women do need me for I am more valuable to a woman than what I can do for her. Women that we got our stuff together, we still need you. We just may not need you in the way that you're accustomed to being needed. But we still need you emotionally. We still need you physically.
Preach
we,
it,
we
sister.
still need you
Preach it.
to protect us. We still need to be
Preach
feel
it,
safe with
sister.
it. We still need those things.
Yes, ma'am.
So y'all are working hard
Yep.
to try to be the man from I got this bag, I got this money.
Yep.
But the type of women that you want, we don't need you for no money. We need you for the other things. Cultivate that side. Because ain't no need for us to take your last name if that's all you bringing us is what we got. So this should be a happy moment for fellas to realize, wow, I've been doing all of this stuff. And yes, I do need to be a man to provide, but I've been looking down on myself because I don't make six figures. When she's saying that as long as I can be a good provider, I don't have to make six figures, but they want me to be more in tune in these other areas. That should be have you running around your living room. Okay? She's choosing you. She don't need you. Think about that, fellas. I'm helping you. I'm blessing you this morning. Devon says you speaking truth. I'm trying. I'm really trying. Go deeper. I don't want no gold digging woman. Then go deeper so you can attract something else. And then go deeper to the point where you ask yourself, why is it that I keep choosing to entertain gold diggers? So you're not responsible for who you attract. You're responsible for who you entertain.
Exactly. Exactly. Preach it, sister. Go ahead, sister.
Are y'all hearing me this morning?
Yeah, we hear you, sis. You on the road.
I was married to a six-figure man, but was miserable. I was with one too, girl, and was miserable. Gained weight and everything. Okay, Danny said, yes, it does. You making sense. Thank you so much, Danny. I'm asking the fellas because I want to get the cosign from the fellas that I'm trying to help you. Don't let society make you think all you are is and what we need you for is a dollar sign. Yes, we want you to provide for us. And we want to feel like when you say you got it, you got it.
Exactly.
But that's not the only thing we need.
That's
you for.
the end
So
all
six
to the
figures
be all.
don't equal high value man. Okay? You got the ingredients. Thank you so much, Jeremy. I'm just trying to figure it out. Zachary said very true. Because I don't want y'all to feel like you being duped out here with these men teaching y'all how to be these old alpha men, but they're only teaching you basic things. They're not teaching you substance. And then you get played. And then you 50 some odd years old hurt. Okay? I'm just trying to help. Women make men think it's all they want. Mr. Rogers, no, men automatically lead with that. So when you come to the table with only what you have, yes, you can dangle the carrot. It's like men don't feel like they can come to the table with just them. Yes, women, we do look for providers the same way you guys need sex and how you're wired, just your primal needs. Our primal needs is to be provided for and to be protected, but provided for doesn't equal six figures all the time. Y'all are equating provider with six figures, and it don't equal that all the time. You can have a man making $50,000, $60,000 a year that knows how to manage his $50,000, $60,000 a year. He doesn't have student loan debt. He doesn't have credit card debt or medical bills, and he's batting more than a man making $150,000 a year with all of that extra debt. His house may not be, the biggest, but guess what? That bad boy paid for. There's a difference.
Selling coaching and consulting
I was hoping you came off of your December break to address that foolishness. I had to. I'm going back. I hope Lord, don't give me nothing else to tell the people because I'm trying to be on a vacation and finish this build out on this here building. We love you in Atlanta. Thank you so much, Randall.
Seemingly the same ups and downs over.
Some men really look for substance and personality. Yes, they do. You do look for that. Just make sure you lead with substance and personality. And not just what you can do. Because yes, we do like you to do for us. Yes, we like gifts. We like to be told we special. But you know what? For a lot of women, while you at work and on your way home, you stop by and get a card. That right there, just the thought will do it for a lot of women. Okay? My father built $1 million business with his queen, my mother. He needed her to get that work in. I really appreciate you speaking truth. Thank you so much, Devon. Yeah, absolutely. Our value, we've been taught that our value comes from how much we do.
How much you got in your pocket?
It don't work like that. Okay, I'm reading y'all comments. Oh, I love y'all in New York too. Thank you. I'm just trying to help the people. And the reason why I can say this is because I've lived this, y'all. I don't share with you all nothing that I haven't lived. Yeah, somebody said a lot of men don't know their love language. They don't know their love language. However, when you get a What a Wise Woman, see, and I'm gonna leave you with this because this is in my VIP Academy. You got to join to learn all of this. A lot of women go in looking for what they can get from a man versus studying the man to be able to give to the man what he's missing. Oops, did I say that? I'll say it again. A lot of women look at what they can get from a man when going in, what he's going to do for her, versus studying him to see what he's missing to be able to give him that, and being able to give him what he's missing gets you everything. Because you're selfless. I said this last night. Being a selfless woman is very important. So you're going to get what you're trying to get, but why not say,
hey,
Miss
Wright,
what's going on, sis? He's been hurt a little bit. Let me see what happened and what he's missing and what he doesn't know and what he hasn't felt. And let me give him what he's been missing because I'm naturally that.
As if you can give it to him.
Fellas, am I speaking? am I speaking?
But she's speaking, but that's if she can give it to him. Sometimes the only person who can give that man what he needs is mommy or daddy. And if mommy and daddy is not around anymore, you cannot fill that void. You cannot. You can try, but you can't. Sometimes people need to hear certain things from that person. Now, maybe you can go with him to therapy or something to get him to get fulfilled another way, how to detach themselves from it, how to grow from it, or how to look at things at a different point of view. Because sometimes what somebody show you is not how they felt, or sometimes how people feel is not what they show you. You know? That's like somebody bringing you roses. You don't know what the meaning, the intent of them roses. Was them roses because you did something wrong or because you just want to surprise me? So your job is to find out what's the intent. Some people was treated badly, but not knowing that that wasn't the person's intent. It's just that that's how their life was. Sometimes you got to figure out, did the mommy or daddy or whoever really liked me or didn't like me, or the ex or whatever. Sometimes it was them, but sometimes you need to go further in thought and start backtracking his mama, his aunts, his uncles, backtracking his family. Then you can say, you know what? I release all of that. His family ain't shit. Nope. Or her family ain't shit. I release it. I'm looking at the bloodline here. Ain't none of them shit. I can release all of that. It ain't like he did me dirty or she did me dirty because they wanted to. They have no love in their house. They was not born or brought up with love. and that person that I'm with did not fix it. So you can't get mad at somebody who don't know what love is. They may have done you dirty, but if they don't know how to love you, they don't know what love is, they can't show it to you. You got to release it. You have to learn how to release it. I need 2 people who got receipts in their wallets to sign up for Fetch. The bonus is high today. Yeah, it's 4,000. It's 4,000. If y'all want to get some bonus points and y'all want to do some if y'all do extreme couponing and stuff, and y'all want to save y'all some money, click on the link. Click on the link. Click on the link. Clickity on the linkity. Clickity on the linkity. Click on the link. Hey, 12 Bells. How you doing, sweetie?
Where is Mr. Alien today? Yeah, so much to say yesterday.
He usually pops in later on in the day. And if we do get him in the daytime, it's still a little bit later. But this weather is so bad. I was just spending it with you guys because there ain't nothing good to watch on TV or nothing. So I might as well come bother you guys. If y'all want to save some money, you want to use your own your receipts go towards you. Okay? Use the code. Use the code. You want to save some money? Click on the link. We're going to have Ms. Rod come up here if she wants to. Or she can do it at 6:30 when we come back. Well, 5:30, 6:30. When we come back on, she could be ready by that time. And she can explain to you what them links mean. She can explain to you what them links mean and how you can save. But I will show y'all a video. Where the love go? Where the love go? Then after that, we shall be finished. I got a lot of lessons out of her. Where the love go? Now they're making all that noise.
Is that the rain?
Hey, riders.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you guys. This is a quick haul from Walmart.
That's what I just said. Now they just want to make all that noise. That's because of my AC.
Hey, Ibotta gave me $60 back, and I spent it. I sure did. I sure did spend it. Never mind the ushering. You know, we gotta get to the bottom of the bottle.
Guys, when she dropped the links, this is what the link's she's gonna explain it in her video.
But this is my haul. I got a big bag of broccoli. I love broccoli. The vapor duos, those are really hard to find. The the Annie's, the Nivea Men, the Fruit Gardens, the Ivy Spray, The cat food. Yes, I do feed some of the animals outside, especially if they come in my backyard and bother my dog. Okay? And the cinnamon toast crunch, the coffee, the Claro, coffee mate. I was so happy to get the coffee mate. Woo wee. And the cinnamon milk for my grandson, Coke for me, and my Airwick plugs and my True Blend. All right, I'm going to show you this video. I got this little haul to show you guys how, how to do Ibotta. This haul is about how to do Ibotta. Okay, I'm also going to scan some things so you guys can understand how it works. Okay, the Claro is with Ibotta, the coffee's with Ibotta, the Fruitus is with Ibotta, cinnamon toast, everything on this table is with Ibotta, except for the cereal at the top. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Ooh, 19. 20. Which was giving back $3. Not get that. Of course, $4.94, almost $5. Get back $3. You walk away. Pay $2. All right, I'm gonna start scanning you guys. Okay. Oh, some more gift cards that I got back. As you see, it has the Fruitus and the dual air condoms and the gift card tenant. That's how I paid with it with the gift card. And at the balance, I had a $22.70 balance on one gift card. So the Fruitus, you see the coupon is taken off. I had a $4 off on any two. So that's $2 taken off each, $2. And that brought the total down to $10.25. Each one of them was $6.95 a piece. So now we're going to see how much we saved. Okay, as you can see here, push my volumes up. As you can see here, this is what I'm starting with, $4.37. I go back. I go to hit my Ibotta. Oh, that's Rakuten. Sorry. Go hit my Ibotta. It opens up. And when you do it with Walmart, it is so easy. You hit the Walmart. You hit redeem. Make sure you have the items on your checklist. You hit Walmart. Pick up your phone. And it says continue. And it tells you to scan the barcode. That's how easy it is. Scan the barcode. It says they found 2 offers, which is going to be 3 offers in a second. But it shows you. You get $1 back on each. Yeah, I got all that stuff down there, but that's not on this coupon, on this receipt. So I have 2 of them. It says giving me back $7 for 5 offers. Okay, $7 for 5 offers. They added the Airwick, the CoverGirl, the lip product, and 2 for that. But I'm going to add something else. Let me show you. You see that right there? This is my list. It didn't add my $3, so I have to go and manually put it in. Now it has added the purchase. You go down to the bottom, add 6 purchases, click yes. Collect 6 offers, click yes. So now we are waiting for it to load, which is normally about a couple of seconds. It's scanning the receipt, making sure you didn't forget anything. And it tells you, sweet. It's been added to your account. You click done. The money is there immediately. $9.37. They will add more as they go along. As I scan the rest will come on as well. All right, you guys. That's what I'm showing you how easy it is to do Ibotta. I'm going to get to scanning the rest of my products. Okay, and I'll drop the grand total in the community. But please join me on Ibotta. I tell you, I'm gonna leave the link in there. Join me on Ibotta. Join me on Ibotta. Download the app Ibotta. Use my code AEHONBO. Use my code and you start out getting $10. And I'm going to show you.
Y'all know what this means. Hey, hey, hey. I'm going to miss you guys till 6 o'clock. Hey, hey. Oh, no. Hey, hey, hey. What? What? Look, baby, baby, you know. Sitting through the block and the mirrors. Baby, when I see you smile, how you make me smile, and how you make me smile, oh, how you make me smile, oh, baby, how you make me smile. I smile more when I see you. I smile less when I miss you. Oh, I don't want to be alone. Oh, no. Come on, guys, smile. Smile now. Hey, on our way out. Let's get those smiley emojis up there till later. Smile. Smile more. Please. Oh, hey, 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 hey. Oh, well. I smile less when I miss you. I don't want to be alone. No way. Yeah, you missed that song, Miss Right. I found it. That's right. Smile, baby. Smile. All right, guys. I shall see you at our 6 o'clock appointment. That's right. Smile, my lovely. Smile. All right now. Peace, and I am out.